Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. I am going to do the 18 card divine spread. It's 6 questions, and I actually was just recording some for those of you that booked it. I've had a rush of bookings for this spread recently. So I thought, why not take a break and do one for the collective so you guys can see what this spread is about. It's actually a great spread. It's quite quick, but it answers some really good questions. It's not in extreme detail, but people do find that this reading specifically can help them, and it's extremely affordable. All the information's below. So this is exactly what I do for the divine spread, the 18 card spread. I can't really see everything going on down there, but I see, oh, hi, Gina. Hi, Paul. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Stephanie. Wonderful. So some of you have already got this spread before, so you know exactly what it's about. And we're going to do this one for the collective. If I can give you details, that would be nice because it is a collective one, right? But this is exactly how I do it for the recording. I'm going to pull the cards first, and then I'm going to get into the answers. The questions are what this person thinks about you, what this person feels about you, this person's feelings about the union. Does this person want to make this union happen? And the final message. I try to see if there's like a timeline or what it is, but now I just actually have been looking into what the final message is. So let me just get the cards ready. Cut first. Wow, this is beautiful because we have the Chariot card for the overall energy. So we'll see what this has to do with after I pull the cards. But more importantly, this is Cancer season now. So this is a relevant message for now, for what's going on. Wow. And the next, let's just say month, right? With the next month, with this person's feelings. If you're dealing with the Cancer, well, then this is extremely important for you. I see the Cancer sign there. And, you know, the Cancer cards for me often also represent like a Cancer Gemini type energy because of the two. There's always that dark and light energy there. There's always those two pillars. And it has to do with victory. So let's just see what's going on. Okay, let me pull the cards. Thinks about you. Okay, we'll think first. 3 cards for the collective energy, right? Oh, here we go. It's an interesting start. Okay, take that. Wow, this is interesting because I just did a whole bunch recordings, right? And like just seeing the answer to this first card, I'm really curious as to what's going to come up here. Okay, feelings. Interesting. About the union, feelings about the union. I'm going to leave it like that. It was a bit on the side there. And I'm going to take that one. There we go. And do they want to make this union happen? You know? Remember, this is a general reading, and I'm saying that like so you guys can use discernment because I see what's going on here, and it's a little rough. You know? So the most likely near future possible outcome. We have a lot of reversals, but for me, with these readings, and I always say this usually in the beginning of them, the reversals aren't so big. It's something to look at. It's not an end-all, be-all situation because there's a reversal. Okay, so possible outcome, most likely possible outcome. There we go. And final message. Okay, well, this is definitely going to be for a specific group of people. Probably more on the rocky side. I'm going to take those both out there. Just from what I've seen. I don't ever usually get into the reading without actually looking at it, but I saw the cards come out. I saw a lot of them come out. So, okay. So we'll start here. What this person thinks about you. Now, to be honest, when I saw this, because the first message here is Seven of Pentacles and it has to do with failure. But it also, for me, I interpret with this card for this reading, with this deck, is someone who keeps on trying and trying and trying again. And I think that this is what I'm picking up. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because now when I'm looking at it, I think that they feel that, or think that they did wrong by you in some ways, because we have Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. And it's like you or someone here was trying to make this work and trying so hard to make this happen. And every time this person tried, this other person had a block for them. So I feel that with the Tower card here, that they think about that and they know that what they did was harsh for you. But I'm sure you can get what I'm saying. It's like, I'm going to try and do it again. And then no, one block, try it again, block again. Maybe you've been going at this for 7 years. Maybe there's been 7 really strong attempts, or you feel like there's been an endless amount. But remember, the number 7 is also a spiritual number. I don't have my numbers here right now, which sucks, but it is also a spiritual number. So that can mean that there is guidance here and help and protection with this union. Because now when I actually look at it, I feel like they have a bit of remorse and they think about that, So how do they feel? So we have the Fool card. We have the Ace of Wands that came in reverse, and we have the Ace of Cups. So this is actually turning out not too bad, because as soon as I'm seeing the cards together, like I saw what fell out here, but as soon as I'm looking at the cards, I'm getting a new energy towards them. And the fact that this wand was in reverse now, this is a very good card to get for how do they feel about you, or how do they feel about the union. Any way you look at it, we have an Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands in reverse. And I feel that that's saying that their love is burning deep for you. Like you may know this person for a bit. There may be some history, right? Yes, they want to do this. They want a fresh start with you, but their love, it's like it's starting from there's roots of this passion. So how do they feel about this union? It's risky, but it's deep and it's strong. Okay, we do have this risk with this Fool card. And I'm almost feeling like foolishly in love, but that's a good thing when you're foolishly in love. Like you're just like children in love again. But there is some element of risk with this new beginning here. Maybe because they've turned you down so many times, or they've hurt you so many times. They feel an element of risk. So what is this person's feelings about the union? Okay, this is nice. I feel like I had a very similar combination, but I did spread the cards and reorganize them. So it's really interesting. Maybe it wasn't the exact, but these cards came up. So how do they feel about this union? They want to make this union work. So we have the Four of Wands, the Emperor, the High Priestess. How do they feel about this union? It's like, it has to work. There's something here where it's like, how can we make this work? Because you both are awesome people. And they see that. And the issue here is with this union is that you guys are both two of the same, but, on the other side of the coin energy. How can we get together on the same side? With the High Priestess here, this is that twin flame energy here. And this is a woman here. And it's like she's doing her thing, trying to figure things out on her side. We have the Emperor. He's doing his thing, trying to figure out on things on his side. How is this going to work? Because it has to. Interesting. Okay. Does this person want to make it happen? We have the Princess of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Princess of Cups. Which is, the Page of Swords, Page of Cups, and Four of Pentacles. So let's look at it in that way, right? Yeah, of course this person wants to make it happen. But there's an energy here of, can it happen? And I say that because we have the Power card, Four of Pentacles, and this person's like, do I have enough power and energy to make something happen that's so different? Like, we have a dolphin here and a woman here. Like, in love. They're in love. She's giving him a gift of a turtle, like very slow moving. Like I feel like this has had buildup, especially with that almost like smoldering fire, like working its way up before it burst into this beautiful flame. Can I make this work? Am I chasing a fairy tale? Am I chasing an illusion? Do I have the power to make this work? Can I do what I got to do to build something here? So they want to, though. If we see the Page of Swords, that's someone rushing in. And we see the Page of Cups, that's someone coming to offer love. But I still want to interpret it through this deck and with these images. So yeah, they want to, but can I? Is it possible? Will this happen? Okay, so the most likely near future outcome. So we have a lot of, so we have all the princesses here in these two questions alone. And what that tells me is like new beginnings, fresh starts, releasing is needed. We had the 9 of Cups in reverse, and it's not an end all. Like I said, in this deck, I read the reversals very different. It's just saying that there's a wish waiting to be reached. It's saying that, you know, with all these princesses, it's like the beginning stages of reaching this. Well, it would be pages. Sorry, the princesses are pages. So it's the beginning stages of the pentacles, of the wands, but this person is obviously really thought about it. So now it's time to get to that next level. The near future possible outcome, most likely, someone coming forward with an offer. You know, someone coming forward with an offer of love, but it's something to be worked on, okay? It's something that's going to need some work. It's definitely positive. Wow, I love that this reading turned out like this for the collective, because I was going to be like, oh my gosh, what's going on with the collective? Okay, so the last and final message. Now, I forget which was that last card that came out, but I took 4. So this would be the final message. You know, there could have been a third party. It doesn't have to be. I'm not like, but I see the 3 of Swords here. I see the Hanged Man. I see the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. This person is in their head about past sorrows. This person could have been in a marriage before, you know, because maybe that's why it didn't work. Because like I'm not seeing third party stuff here, but here I see it right here in this last final message. And it left them hung, and it left them in mental 8 of Swords, you know, a mental prison, mental conflict, mental chaos about the situation. And the final message really is that the person has to get out of that. There's no time frame here for them to unhang themselves. That's on them. So when they can do that and they can actually connect with you and get rid of the interferences, things can happen. Okay? So that is the 18 card Divine Love spread, 6 questions. And that's exactly how I do it for the recorded reading. And it's only recorded readings for those of you that are interested. I've had a whole bunch of people order them, and I'm going to be sending out a whole bunch right after this. They're just downloading. But I thought, why not do one for the collective? Because the messages are quite nice, clear, simple, quick, and it's extremely affordable. Okay, guys, so if you want to book a reading of any sort, all my information is below. And if not, have a really good weekend. That's all for now. Bye. Thank you so much, everyone.